That maid service, I haven't seen a fresh towel in weeks.
Duly noted.
Miranda Devereaux, was she in here last night?
Huh? Matter of fact, she was. Why?
Noticed anything unusual or out of the ordinary?
No. Everything about Miranda is unusual, in case you haven't noticed.
Who was she with?
With. Miranda's not with anybody. Everybody's with Miranda.
Meaning?
She's one of these people of the world, you know? Jump start on a frosty night. Flame that makes all the shadows dance.
Did the flame leave alone?
I didn't notice.
We'll try and remember noticing. She was assaulted and raped not 10 blocks from here.
That bastard.
Who?
Tyler Creed.
Thank you for bringing her. You can go home to your own family. I'm sure they've missed you. Your work here is done.
Changing of the guard?
No.
What then?
Humor your old man, Ruby. Try and take the contempt out of your voice.
Tell me I'm free to go, and I will speak to you only on bended knee and in rhyming couplets.
You're free to go.
What?
You heard me.
Under what conditions?
None? Well, one. Your own good judgment.
There is the rub.
Ruby, if you run to him, I can't protect either of you. Because once John Kanan sees you, he won't settle for anything less than the truth. And around here, that doesn't exactly increase your life expectancy.
That's very clever. You open the door to the prison with one hand and you consign me to a convent with the other?
Hardly. I'm only trying to do what's best for you.
By marrying me off to Tyler Creed. I won't do it.
You never would do anything you didn't want to. Even as a little girl. All I ask is that you consider the consequences. The choice is yours.
Sausage and hotcakes, elk jerky, and scrambled. You sure you don't want anything, Mr. Blackstone? So, you just gonna sit there all morning or what? It's kind of creepy, you know? Like you're just waiting for something to happen.
Look at it this way. I'm preventing someone else from sitting here and ingesting a lethal dose of cholesterol and saturated fat. Think of it as a public service. So you're out of here, right? Rome or somewhere?
Florence.
Ah, yes, birthplace of Galileo. Malodorous little man. Chronically constipated.
Anyway, I can't believe everybody knows already. I mean, it's like 6 months away.
Yeah, well, thank you, Father. He's doing everything but skywriting it over the community center. I wouldn't expect a tip from table 4.
Cut, clarity, carrots, color, the 4 C's.
Tough call. Am I interrupting a quintessential moment?
Actually, you're just in time to give me a second opinion. Maureen, meet our new deputy sheriff. Please sit. First things first, I didn't jump Miranda Devereaux.
Really? She marked you up pretty good there. I've got witnesses.
Sounds like a solid case of assault, if I decide to press charges.
Now, you see, that kind of attitude just sets me off. Kickstarts this knee-jerk macho cop roust mode. Makes me want to run her prints. Trace this jewelry. Order a colonoscopy just in case you're withholding evidence. It can get real ugly real fast.
What is it with me and the police? What am I putting out there? I think I need to visit my psychic healer. Get my aura tweaked.
Where'd you go after you left here?
Home.
Can you prove it?
Don't have to.
Yet.
You're a city guy. Got some taste. Pear or marquee?
Expensive stuff. She must be a very special girl.
Isn't that what we're all looking for?
Isn't there supposed to be, like, some sort of warning before everything goes totally Star Wars?
That is the warning.
And what do I do now?
Depends.
On?
The strength of your other universe.
I felt fairly awesome. I don't know. I'm scared. Feel free to jump in here with something encouraging.
Well, it'll do wonders for your hair.
Thanks a lot.
Just know this. You're stronger than you think.
I didn't hear you come in. Your mother's? Oh, Regina, a lovely person she was. She was quiet and private and kind. And no one would argue if I added schizophrenic.
I've been drumming that into my head since I was 9 years old.
Have I?
Why do you take so much pleasure in reminding me of that?
Nothing like a wedding to bring out the best in everybody.
Did I say that I was getting married?
Aren't you?
No.
Your father will be very disappointed.
He's been very disappointed before.
You know, I told him to let you stay in Seattle. Why go to all that trouble when you'd be back on your own sooner or later?
I never would have left.
Yes, you would have. And do you know why? Because everything there was a lie. Because everything you had with that man was a lie.
It's not true.
I know you. And part of you is already bored. Keeping your secret. Resisting your nature. Really ask yourself, how long do you think you could have lasted? We are clan, Ruby. And like it or not, we are incomplete without each other.
You went into shock. That's perfectly normal. But can you remember anything, even a little detail from the time you left the club until when you were attacked?
Why can't I smoke?
City ordinance. It's not good for you. Look, we're gonna wrap this up, I promise.
Miranda, please think. There's got to be something.
Nada.
She's hiding something.
I hate putting her through this.
Maybe the two of us is overkill. Why don't I give it a try alone?
Go easy on her.
so much of the ordinance. Just so you know, I can't pay the fine, but I can do the time.
Look, Miranda, I've made this speech 1,000 times. So here goes 1,001.
I'm getting a headache already.
There's a son of a bitch out there who's gonna do this again. And if you don't help us, you're helping him. You say there's no justice in this town, Miranda. Well, let's change that.
Oh, so is that it?
I figured you'd appreciate the condensed version.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're sweet. You are. It's pretty weird. Sure you're ready?